working for you in the spirit of Arkansas. This is Channel 7 News live at 5.
Well, because he is armed and he will shoot.
Okay, you're
He has ammo and he has a shotgun. I'm not sure what else he's gotten a hold of.
It has been 3 days now since a convicted murderer escaped a state correctional facility in Pine Bluff, and authorities still have not found him. Hello and thanks for watching tonight. I'm Scott Inman.
And I'm Erin Hawley. Beth Hunt is on maternity leave. 47-year-old Timothy Buffington escaped from the prison Saturday night. A 911 dispatch call has also been released after Buffington took a woman hostage. We'll get to that in a minute, but first we want to check in with Channel 7's Maureen Glisovic for the very latest on the search. Maureen
Glisovic live in Pine Bluff tonight, and more now from that 911 call made by the woman after she managed to escape Saturday night. Here is a portion of the call.
Hi, I live on the Arkansas Department of Correction grounds. I was kidnapped and I just got away, and I'm calling to inform y'all of what's going on.
Hold on.
Randall L. Williams understands what's happening,
Mandy,
but we need some assistance
as
soon as possible because he is armed and he will shoot.
Okay, you're
He has ammo and he has a shotgun. I'm not sure what else he's gotten a hold of.
Okay.
Now you can hear the full 911 call and watch the surveillance video on our website. Just head over to KATV.com.
Your Metro First Forecast with meteorologist Barry Brandt.
Pretty comfortable out, Barry. Thank you very much. A Pine Bluff man turning himself in to North Little Rock police for allegedly killing a woman in a multiple car accident last month. The 3-vehicle accident happened May 3rd at the intersection of Maumelle Boulevard and Maumelle Curve Court. 75-year-old Wanda Hopkins was rushed to a local hospital and died 7 days later. Authorities say 55-year-old Clarence Smith caused the accident. Blood sample results from the state crime lab show Smith had a blood alcohol level more than twice the legal limit the day of the accident. He faces a negligent homicide charge.
Pine Bluff police are searching for a man accused of assaulting his ex-girlfriend. 34-year-old Edward Jerome White reportedly pulled a gun on Krista Williams and her brother at a home on 2704 Colonial Drive. Williams told police she opened the door thinking it was her brother's girlfriend. She says when she saw it was White, she tried closing the door, but he pushed his way inside. Williams says he threatened to kill her. He is considered armed and dangerous. If you see White, you're urged to call Pine Bluff Police at 870-541-5300. At least 7 Arkansas counties were part of a nationwide FBI operation targeting child sex trafficking and prostitution. Channel 7's Alicia Dover has been looking into the results of that operation today and brings us more on the investigation. Alicia.
All right, we'll see you again next hour. Alicia, thank you. Governor Beebe officially calling today for a special legislative session to deal with a looming increase in teacher health insurance cost and prison overcrowding. Channel 7's Jordan Bonnke tonight, specifically telling us what changes lawmakers will address. Jordan.
Wednesday, just next week. Back to you.
A lot of people waiting to see what happens. Jordan, thank you. A civil liberties group is asking a judge to block the state from enforcing its voter ID law. The American Civil Liberties Union of Arkansas asked Pulaski County Circuit Judge Tim Fox to lift the stay on his ruling last month, saying it was unconstitutional to require voters to show photo identification before casting a ballot. Fox had stayed his ruling allowing the requirement to stay in place during the May 20th primary and June 10th runoff election. In its filing, the ACLU said 933 absentee ballots and 131 ballots cast in person were thrown out because of the new voter ID law.
Still to come on Live at 5, a warning for parents tonight involving the cereal your child eats for breakfast. Why the vitamins in some of those cereals may potentially be doing more harm than good. That's at 5:19.
And it's a warm day at the ballpark. We'll join meteorologist Barry Brandt with a full forecast live from the Dickey Stevens Park again coming up. Stay with us. You're watching Channel 7 News live at 5.
The government is tightening its rules for the increasingly popular drones after the remote-controlled mini aircraft came dangerously close to passenger planes. Pilots have reported several instances of the unmanned aircraft hovering or flying past them. The Washington Post reports 50 such incidents in the past decade with possible catastrophic consequences.
Tower, just for information, we just saw a little drone below us.
Light comes in through the cockpit, hits the glass. It can hit the pilot or the co-pilot. It could hit an engine, take out an engine.
The FAA is now requiring operators of recreational drones and model airplanes to contact air traffic control if they plan to fly within 5 miles of an airport.
A new warning about cereal may have some parents thinking twice. Today, researchers from the Environmental Working Group released a paper suggesting kids may be getting far more than the recommended amounts of vitamins like niacin, zinc, and vitamin A. They say fortified foods like cereals and snack bars are the culprits. Good Morning America, ABC's Dr. Richard Besser explained the dangers of having high amounts of vitamins.
They're saying is at high levels of vitamin A, it can cause problems with things like hair loss, bone problems, liver problems. They want the FDA to recalculate all the levels so that they're based on what's recommended for kids. They think parents should look at the labels, and if it says greater than 25%, they shouldn't go there.
Besser says parents do not need to panic. The chances that your child is being harmed are still pretty slim. If children have a balanced diet, it's unlikely they will see any problems.
Well, next on Live at 5, it's been a record-breaking year for the auto industry, but that is not a good thing. We'll explain why coming up.
Plus, the best dates for a summer drive for those planning a road trip. Stay with us.
The auto industry has broken the U.S. annual record for safety recalls in less than half a year. The latest recall involves Honda, Mazda, and Nissan vehicles, which are being recalled for problems related to Takata airbag inflators. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration said in addition to those recalls, Toyota, BMW, Chrysler, and Ford will conduct regional recalls for the airbags. So far this year, 31.4 million vehicles have been recalled, breaking the previous record of 30.8 million in all of 2004.
Thousands of Gap employees will see an increase in their paycheck this week when the company's pledge to raise its minimum wage to $9 goes into effect. Some 65,000 workers employed at stores and distribution centers across Gap, Banana Republic, Old Navy, and 3 other stores will benefit from the raise. Employees will see another increase to $10 an hour by next summer.
After laying off workers through much of the recovery, city and county governments are adding jobs at the fastest pace in 5 years. Stronger economic growth is driving higher municipal revenue, which is allowing governments to add positions like police officers and firefighters, as well as reopen closed parks and make street repairs. Local governments added 48,000 jobs from February to May. That's up from 30,000 for all of last year.
The summer months usually see an uptick in gas prices, and this summer is not expected to be any different. The website Wallet Hub looked at some of the best and worst states to take a summer road trip, including a look at the highest and lowest average gas prices. You'll find the cheapest gas on average in South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, and Tennessee. And the most expensive states on average include Illinois, Washington, Alaska, California, and Hawaii. Factoring out gas prices, the best states to take a road trip or summer drive are Oregon, Idaho, Minnesota, Utah, and Washington. Arkansas came in at number 47.
I can vouch for Illinois. I lived there for 3 years, right across the river from Missouri. Missouri was always 20 to 25 cents a gallon cheaper.
Wow.
Strangest thing. I thought Arkansas has pretty low prices, though.
I disagree. I think the people who made this list haven't been to Arkansas and seen all our cool road trip locations.
That's true. The price of crude oil down 14 cents a barrel to close at 106.03.
And the stock market posted losses. The Dow was down 119 points, closing at 16,818. The Nasdaq fell 18 points.
Coming up tonight on Channel 7 News at 6, several months ago, 7 on Your Side helped a contractor collect money he said that a homeowner owed him. Well, guess what? Now a homeowner says that same contractor owes her money. Jason Peterson will have details at 6, and here's Sully.
Coming up at 6 o'clock, I'll be live from All-Star Central, Dickey Stevens Park. You'll hear from these Texas League All-Stars. They'll tell you how excited they are to play in this All-Star game. Also coming up at 6 o'clock, a great honor for some former Razorbacks, including the shooter, Pat Bradley, as the Arkansas Hall of Honor announces their class of 2014. That's coming up at 6 o'clock.
Excited for number 22. That is it for us today on Live at 5. Thank you for joining us.
We'll have more Arkansas news in 30 minutes following World News with Diane Sawyer. We'll see you again at 6.